Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Let's head in. Let's check out last night's sleep research. I had kind of a very tossy-turny night again, so still not quite getting the hang of things on this travel bed. So I'm expecting to see some unexpected data. So let's take a look. Yep, exactly what I thought was going to happen. So a 97 sleep score today, because there was that wake up at 6:20. There was just a lot of quick shaking that just triggered the sleep tracking to stop, which is a shame. I was in bed for another hour, but it just doesn't track. So figured that might be happening, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I'm going to take that as the positive for today. Thankfully, it's not in the territory that I need to use an energy pillow or anything like that. But that does impact our strength gained and our drowsy power gathered, I should say. Got the full 8 spawns though, so let's see who's at camp. Deflating Culpin atop belly. I see. Ooh, Pinsir. Nice. We got Happiny. We got Toxicroak. There they are. Didn't see the Chansey all week, so happy to have the rest of the family. Oh, we got another Happiny too. Oh, the whole family's here. Family vacation. And then we also got a Diglett. Well, that bodes well for my chances of one of them being hungry, because there's just so many of them. So, let's see. Apologies if any background noise is coming in. Lots of noise going on around me. Alright, so just the one new sleep style from Chansey. Chansey's a new Dex entry. Nodding off sleep. That's the 2-star. So I still got the... It was good enough to get at least a 2-star. That's nice. This kindly Pokemon shares highly nutritious eggs with any injured Pokemon or people it comes across. Even as it sleeps, Chansey appears to hold its egg carefully to keep it from breaking. Very nice. Hungry Blissey and Pinsir. Oh, that's so exciting. Alright, well, it's not enough to take it home, but that is definitely a windmill slam giving Blissey the biscuit. So we at least got a good chunk of the way. And I'm alright pushing my luck a little bit, see if I can take that home today. That big hit would have been perfect there. And it'll be teed up for next time. How will be ever. Whoop. Do you want to also give Pinsir some food? Alright, no critical capture. But that is also then in 1 Great Biscuit territory. I'm feeling generous today. I got 2 really nice high pip spawns, so I'm not gonna feed them. So at least we have a Pinsir to take home today. And sure, why not? We'll try to take a Happiny home. But I'm only going to give it the one Great Biscuit. I've got plenty of other Poke Biscuits, and now I'm back to a more reasonable amount of Great Biscuits. Cool. So we got 2 checks this morning, that's nice. Oh, there's a befriend 10 Pokemon! Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave things as they are. That's already enough for today. We'll move on. Get some of these stat checks in. And yeah, I am gonna share Chansey out, since that is my first time seeing that, and continue to share Happy Candy. Well, Chansey Candy. I'm gonna continue messing that up. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get it right 100% of the time. That is a nice chunk of XP. Finally gonna get another rank. Alright. Quirky. As we see, because of the pincer I've already got, it's an ingredient collector. What's our spread? It's not dedicated honey. And it's everything, so it's not specializing in much, but I want to see these sub-skills. Inventory up. Great. Ingredient finder. Great. Inventory up. Okay. Helping speed. Yes. Skill trigger. That's just a nice to do. And Quirky's a no nature effect. So it's got a lot of good stuff. It really does. And they're mostly in the order that you need them to be in. But that ingredient spread is just not what I need. I'm still going to check it out later. I got a couple of different stat checks to make. So I'm not going to send this off to the professor just quite yet. But unfortunately, seems like that is just not in the cards today. Let's see what happening's got going on. This one's a lonely happening. That's sad. What's your spread? Also, the full... Okay. Well, today's a bust. It just seems to be just in the end, the failures come in 3s. So, sleep score and 2 bad checks. Inventory up, ingredient finder, skill trigger, ingredient finder, helping speed, with speed of help up. This has got some great sub-skills. Because that inventory up can immediately be bumped up to inventory up L. It's got both ingredient finders, so it's going to be really good at finding those ingredients. But it's the bad spread of them. Ugh. Unless there was, like, you wanted to level this up specifically for a dish with eggs, potatoes, and honey. But it's the lowest amount of eggs. Gotta cut my losses and move on. That's sad. But it happens. I already won the lottery on Happening this week, so like it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Get some sneaky snacking from the team. I do have to remember to get the team swapped over to collect ingredients for tomorrow. Did finish giving out biscuits. I am gonna do candy tomorrow. Made sure I got to bedtime on time and befriended Pokemon. I will have cooking done at lunch today, and berries are just gonna carry on. That should be wrapped up by the end of the day. Forgot to get my daily gift again too. This is what happens when you don't get good sleep. Brain just wants to fall right out of the head. Alright, ingredients tickets. That will be helpful come tomorrow, because I have a feeling I am going to be somewhere in like the low 300s when I get through cooking tomorrow. Dedenne? Yeah. Today is a day that just like everyone wants to just kind of take the L. Oof. Venusaur, any ingredients for me? No. Okay. Where did you go, Sylveon? Hanging out down here? Okay. One trip. Well, at least that's getting everybody on the team fully topped off, since they only got 97% restored. Okay. No news, no medals. Out of the community, did you all sleep well? 42 reports. At least y'all were getting better sleep than I was. Alright, let's make some breakfast and call it a day. Get the ingredient team set up for success for tomorrow, so I can at least try to salvage something out of today. Nope, we're not going to use any of that. I'm going to hold on to the milk. What do I have the most in abundance? It's corn. Corn and honey. So we're going to use just a good chunk of that, since I won't be needing... Well, I might need to leave Beware on the team just for a little bit. No extra tasty, but I can at least start now building up some extra tasty chance and hope that that just pushes over into tomorrow morning. That would be nice. All right. Possibly actually getting to a new record this week as well is nice. All right. So, looking at the spread that I need to be able to make the apple acid yogurt dressed salad, I've got apples squared away, I've got milk squared away, at least for a little bit. So it's really tomatoes and eggs. And if I wanted to make the... I've still got enough for the Calm Mind fruit salad, so I don't have to worry. I actually can take Beware off the team for a little bit. So, and that's going to mean eggs and tomatoes. Those are the teammates that I need to get on to get those ingredients built up. So, I'm going to take off Beware and replace them with Victory Bell. That'll get tomatoes. And then Dedenne is still going to continue getting... I want to leave them on the team so I can continue to build extra tasty chance. So I'm going to take Crocolore off and put in eggs, so that's going to be Delibird for right now, because I don't have Happiny. Happiny is going to be a little bit of some work to get that where it is. But that's fine. This Delibird is at least going to be able to get quite a good chunk of eggs for me today. And hopefully maybe some skill triggers to get some extra ingredients in there. But it looks like mostly everyone's topped off except for Sylveon as far as energy is concerned, so should be an okay day. We'll check in as things get closer to the afternoon and see how things go. But with that, that is what I have for today. Short, sweet, to the point. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a better day than I did today. Some better luck. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more sleep research. Hopefully some nice big cooks with a big extra tasty, and some fun spawns to boot as Spring Festival comes to a close, as well as my little vacation. But until then, sleep well.